Wilker had a terrific performance tonight. What did you have to say to him after the game, and how did you sort of evaluate his play overall?
I think pretty good. I mean, we didn't possess the ball very well in the first half. Defensively we had a hard time getting off the field. Offensively, we were 0 for 3 on third downs. So if you get beat in critical downs that bad, it's gonna cost you. So, I mean, obviously Will's a great player. I'm very happy for him and his family. This was an important game for him. It was, important to the Greer family. In addition to that, it was important for West Virginia University too. I mean, this deal is pretty good. We got a lot of commotion going over there, Mike.
I'm trying to get a shot.
Good Lord. So just overall, I think it was good for everybody involved. He played well. He's a good player. I'm going to cut this thing real quick if we don't get this thing under control.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach, second quarter, 10-7, they score, get the ball back. They're at your 40. How important was that sequence? I think they
Say what second quarter?
Yeah, they score, make it 10-7, and they get to your 40. Did you feel like they had momentum, and how big was that sequence where you got them stop, come back, and get a field goal?
I don't really worry about that too much in the second quarter. There's going to be swings. I'd rather have momentum in the third quarter than the second quarter. So, it's a long game. So that the last thing that I'm concerned about is a specific momentum swing in the first half, honestly.
So, Dana, that third quarter, you did get momentum. Anything different out of the locker room? 3 straight scores coming out. Did you see anything you took advantage of, or you just started to execute?
Yeah, I thought this was one of the keys of the game, just to be able to let our coaches coach. I think the continuity that we have on, offense and defense and special teams as well is pretty good. And you'd think that, been here 8 years now, so our continuity should be a little better than a first-year coach. So I liked our ability to be able to make halftime adjustments. I was actually okay with when we got into the locker room. They said we're on a lightning delay. I said, good, we got more time to make adjustments. And most of the time it's just like hurry up and get things done. We got to get back out there. We could take a deep breath, and by no means am I promoting a longer halftime. We want these games to get over with a little earlier than this, but I do think our coaches did a good job of making some adjustments.
Any flashbacks to your first game here coaching when that lightning occurred?
No, that was a 12-hour game, and we actually talked about that I don't remember,
On Tuesday.
Yes. Press conference or something. So we talked about it. It's something that we talked to the team about. Honestly, we weren't prepared for that 8 years ago, game 1. We were definitely prepared for that today. We had a lot of food. Our food situation, thanks to Shane and these guys, is a little bit better than it was 8 years ago. So we had plenty of food to be able to hang in there with.
What about your defense, Dana? What you saw out of them?
Good. Wasn't happy with critical downs in the first half. Now we had a hard time. There's two possessions where we had a hard time getting off the field, and they drove down and scored twice. So was not happy with that. We played good defense. The critical downs isn't where we want it to be, and the reason the game was as close as it was in the first half is simply that. I mean, the offense didn't do a good job on third down, and defense didn't do a good job on third down. But other than that, pretty good. Just overall, I thought it was pretty good. Really happy with the way the D-line played. You all saw it. I think we got different people there this year, and having some older guys brings quite a bit of presence to that side of the ball.
Coach Woodward said he was really impressed with Will's maturity. The game come to him, even though you guys didn't have a ton of possession in the first half. Is that something that he's always had, or how have you seen that?
Yeah, I mean, Will's been playing around here for a long time, right? I mean, you from Charlotte? Well, you've probably seen him before. I mean, he's a fifth-year starting quarterback, so the game should be slower to him. He should not panic in situations. I felt like he got caught with the ball a couple too many times for my liking. He was scrambling around there, which we want to prevent. He did a much better job of controlling the game and getting us into the right play and getting it out of his hands in the second half. That's the Will that I need to see. And again, we didn't know what to expect out of these guys either. So it probably took 2 quarters to be able to settle down, go into the locker room, make some adjustments, and I thought we went out there and did a really good job in the second half.
What did you do during the delay?
Watched football games, ate 2 bananas, had a couple of cold beverages, and then obviously made a whole bunch of adjustments. There's only so much you can do. It was about an hour, I believe, wasn't it? I mean, those things are usually, 12 minutes or 13 minutes, so you can't just sit there and talk to the players and coach. You got to let them kind of relax and get away from it a little bit as well. So, but I was really happy with the way the coaching staff approached it, honestly. I mean, there was a lot of communication. There was a lot of, decisions that needed to be made, and I thought we did a really good job of that. I thought that paid off in the second half.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Awesome. Thank you all.